Hey, there's the music. That means it's time for Animal Talk. Some of the best doggone pet people on the planet here to help you with your pets. I'm Jamie Flanagan. Want to take a second? Thank you for finding us, sharing some time with us. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all those podcast things in all the podcast places. It helps out immensely. And what we're going to do is help you with your pets. That is the whole mission and goal in our lives. We've done this for years and years, and we have tons and tons of your calls stored, and we're going to share them back with you as we roll through some of the best of Animal Talk. We had some amazing interviews, some incredible celebrities, some amazing inventors. We're going to share all those with you as well. Remember, Animal Talk is for entertainment purposes only. Any medical advice, training tips should be checked with your local veterinarian and local behaviorist. Never know. Always good to just have a double check. Again, entertainment purposes only, and we hope you're entertained with Animal Talk. Don't forget to visit our sponsors, wearingfunny.com, for all your pet parent clothing needs. Wearingfunny.com. Are you a cat mom? Are you a dog dad? We got the t-shirts for you. Wearingfunny.com. Visit it now. Hey, we even take requests. Are you a ferret friend? We'll make you a t-shirt. Just let us know what it is you're looking for. Head over to wearingfunny.com, and you can email me directly, jamie@animaltalkradio.com, if you have any questions about that. But there's some super cool, super amazing swag to get your hands on there. Wearingfunny.com for all your pet parent clothing needs. Here we go. It's Animal Talk.
Fish, freshwater, saltwater garden ponds, reptiles, frogs, turtles, toads, snakes, lizards. I'm your man. I am Mark the Animal Hannes, and sitting across from me is
Dr. Trish Madsen. I can answer any medical questions you have about your pets.
And I'm Donna Blumel. I'll be here to answer any training questions.
Let's go to the phones and let's talk to Thomas in Armory, Mississippi. Thomas, welcome to Animal Talk. Listen to us on WAMY.
That's correct.
What can we do for you today, my friend?
We'll have an obedience question.
Oh, don't we all?
Yeah, well, it's about my wife. No, it's about my little dog.
I was going to say, mine's not listening to me, so I'm
Hey, if you got to figure out a way to train a wife, let's go into business, dude. We can make millions.
Mark, we're just going to get in trouble.
You might be listening. I better leave it alone. But it's about a little dog. It's an outside dog. I live out in the country. And it's a half Jack Russell, half Scottish Terrier. But it's the sweetest dog I've ever owned and the smartest dog that I've ever been around.
And the nuttiest dog you've ever seen. It has to be. Those two dogs. Can you imagine that? Both of those dogs in one package?
Yikes.
Oh, they're great.
Whole lot of personality, that's for sure.
Unbelievable. But there's only one problem. She'll do anything you ask her to do, literally. Go get in your house. We always put her up at night, everything. If another animal enters the yard, she loses complete control of everything. She just goes berserk.
Mm-hmm.
How can you stop her? Because I'm expecting her to. I've seen her get on a German Shepard and take him out of the yard, and she's just like 20 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not about the size; it's about the attitude of the animal. And you've got a whole lot of attitude in this one little dog. Oh, yeah. So yeah, she can snowball and buffalo a lot of these larger types without a problem. The main thing is, do you have her tethered in any way?
No, she
runs
stays
the property
within the yard. She rarely. I've never in 2 years. She's 2 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She's never left.
Okay.
We have a 10-acre place. She's got a lot of area to roam.
So sure, she's protecting her area. This is her territory. She's protecting it from anything that she perceives as a threat to her territory. Basically, when you say she goes berserk, I'm envisioning jumping and carrying on and chasing and all of these sorts of things.
It just won't stop
until the critter's out of her property.
You won't listen to any commands we give her.
Yeah, because her attention is focused in another direction, and really there's no way you're going to get that attention back to you until she is done, unless she's on a leash.
Well, that was a good point. That's kind of what I had come to believe.
Yeah.
But I said,
unfortunately.
Maybe there was something else, but I guess the mainly is I don't want her to get hurt.
Right. You don't want her to get hurt, which is very important. There is another. You need something that's going to make a big noise. If she's not on that leash in these situations, you need something that's going to make a big noise. Air horn in this particular situation would work out. Those little sports air horns.
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah. Something that makes a big noise, and she'll stop. She'll turn around and look at you, to see, because that's where the noise is coming from. And at that point, you've stopped her from the chase. You've stopped her from the going crazy, going berserk, and she's drawing her attention back on you. Once you have her attention, that's when you give her the command to come. Now, it's going to make the biggest difference if she's on some sort of tether or leash. You can get these 100-foot leashes. And you can tie her up to that so that you can reel her into, so that she knows she has to respond to that word. When you say come, she has to.
Yeah, once you get her attention, she'll listen to you.
Right. And it's just the matter of breaking the cycle of trying to get the attention. Air horn in this particular situation with 10 acres, that's a good way to do it.
And Thomas, if you don't have an air horn, you can always bring your wife outside and threaten to take away her credit cards.
There you go.
That noise that will definitely...
Oh, my goodness. You are hoping to go home to trouble today, aren't you?
Thank you very much. I appreciate the information.
Hey, thanks for calling,
problem.
Thomas. 1-800-738-1886.
Be glad your wife doesn't listen. You be in trouble.
I think Thomas probably has a shotgun.
Yeah, but I was Thomas's wife. That means she has a shotgun. I'm sorry. My name is Jamie.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right.
Let's go to Amy. Listen to us on KLO in Salt Lake City. Hey, Amy, welcome to Animal Talk. What can we do for you today?
I just moved in with my fiance about 2 months ago, and he has a 13-year-old male cat. And I brought 2 cats, one male, one female, and they're about 4 years old. And we kept them separated for the first week and then introduced them slowly. Like we, switched rooms so his cat could get the scent of my cats.
Mm-hmm.
But he started spraying. So we went to the local vet, and he suggested a pet pheromone diffuser.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been using that for about 3 weeks now, and he is still spraying.
Aaron, there ain't nothing like cat pee smell in the house.
Yeah.
That ranks right up there with going to the dentist or doing your taxes.
Mm-hmm. So he is actually backing up to different items and actually spraying on that. He's not urinating on the floor, correct?
He is spraying.
Okay, he is spraying. Okay.
Yeah.
The cat pheromones don't always work for all of them. It's very rare, actually, that they do. It's unfortunate. But there's a couple different things you can try. First of all, I need to know, how many litter boxes do you have?
We have 1 upstairs and 2 downstairs.
Okay, you're going to at least want 1 to 2 more. Okay.
Oh, my.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Really, when it comes down to cats, you really can't have too many litter boxes. The more litter boxes, the happier the kitties, because he may take exception to them using one that he dubs his. So this is the way he's alleviating his stress. When cats get stressed, they enjoy their own scent.
And I'm going to make a suggestion for a type of litter box for a male cat that's spraying. It's called Clever Cat Box.
Yes.
You can get them at clevercatbox.com. The cats climb in from the top, and it's totally encased
So
on
if
the
he
inside.
wants to back up on the wall of that, it's not going to get over.
Yeah, because the
That's a
opening's
great
on the
idea.
top rather than on the side, because some cats just miss.
They just hang it out and
Yes.
miss.
Right.
I
yeah.
have one of those.
Some of them do like that,
Get you.
but you definitely need to add 1 to 2 more boxes in that house. Do not change the brand of litter. Keep the brand of litter consistent, because if you change to different brands, now if you've already changed from what he was used to, you're going to want to change back for him, because this is something he was used to using. I know it's on sale, but some kitties are that particular. Now, it sounds more like he's having an issue with the other cats being in his territory.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put him in prison. That's my answer.
Oh,
It's
Solitary confinement.
okay.
for the kitty cat.
It is kind of like that. What I had to do with my own cat, I had this happen when I brought in, and he was 16 when this happened. When I brought in another kitty, and he decided he wasn't happy about that. What I ended up doing was during the day when I was not home, I would put him in the spare bathroom with a litter box, his food and water. When I wasn't home, that's where I put him. It took him about a week to readjust. Now, I got very lucky. I will tell you that. There aren't many cats that you can retrain to use a litter. This is a very difficult problem, but you definitely need to also clean up all of those areas that he has gone in.
Oh, I have. I've bought
Do you know?
okay,
let me explain.
Nature's Miracle.
Okay.
That's the right stuff to use, but tell me here's what you got to do. Got to go get some Hendrix music. Turn it on. Turn on all the lights at night and put a black light and everywhere the cat is urinated will glow bright orange. Your home is going to look like a CSI crime scene. But that's the way to make sure you've got it all.
Right, because the Nature's Miracle is a great product to remove the odors, but now you need to make sure you've found all of those odors. What you can also start doing if you find a particular area that he tends to like more than another is get a little paper plate and place a little bit of food on that plate and put that plate on that spot. So there's a couple different things you're going to need to readjust. He may not get over this. This is the reason I ended up with my 16-year-old cat is because he was doing this in somebody else's home. So there is a chance that he just may need to be an only kitty. That may be something you're looking at here. Even through everything that you're going to try, giving him his own space, allowing him to only have this part of the house. This room is given to him and him only. The other cats are not allowed. May make him happy, but you may never see this change. You may have to find him a home where he is alone. That may be the preferred thing.
Good luck, Amy. Nina, welcome to Animal Talk. What can we do for you today?
Yes, I have a kitten. Well, she's not a kitten. She's full grown. She's a little over 2 years old. But she has black stuff that gets under her chin. It gets kind of crusty and black. And I clean it with witch hazel. And sometimes she even takes and she digs further down on her neck until she'll have a bloody spot. And I put hydrocortisone cream on there, but she really doesn't like the cream on there, and as soon as I put it on, she starts cleaning it off.
Right. That's the problem with cats. Anything you put on topical, they're pretty much just gonna lick off. It sounds like your kitty has what we call feline acne. She's got little pimples on her chin. What you want to do is not use any plastic bowls, because some people feel that they react to the plastic in those bowls. You want to use glass or stainless steel bowls. And witch hazel is probably not a bad idea. Another over-the-counter product is Noxzema Clean and Clear. And it also can be a sign of allergies, so you might want to look at what kind of food you're feeding her. And if she really is digging where she's getting sores, it probably would be a good idea to have it looked at by a veterinarian because sometimes they need to be on antibiotics to really get it cleared up.
Well, if I put cream on it for a day or so, it's gone.
Well, right, then that's the other thing then. Just try to keep it under control. I mean, what kind of bowls do you use now?
Glass, because they won't eat out of anything else.
Well, no, these are ritzy cats.
Right. And the other thing is it's one of those conditions where if it's really not bothering the cat, sometimes it's better to just leave it alone. Because if you put stuff on it, they're going to tend to rub it and paw at it more. But it's not uncommon. It's just like little pimples.
So there's just continue what I've been doing, and that's about it.
Yep, it sounds like you're doing a good job.
Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks for giving us a call,
No
Nina.
miracle cure, unfortunately.
Yeah. And Nina's listening to us on Sirius. We got Donna and Marianne and David. We're going to get you guys. We want to get to everybody here on Animal Talk.
We got Dr. Brad on the line still.
Yes.
And Dr. Brad, did you know there's a top 10 list of things you should ask yourself before you buy a monkey? You didn't know that? No, I didn't. All right. Do I really need another monkey? Have I monkey-proofed my kitchen?
Oh.
These are things you should ask yourself before you buy that monkey. How will he get along with my panda? Can I get a better deal on a monkey if I wait till after Christmas? Because they usually go on sale.
Right.
Just keep explaining them. That's good.
Yeah. Am I yet another man in his 40s reacting to a midlife crisis by purchasing a monkey? How is the monkey school district in my? How's the monkey school in my district? Wouldn't it be cute if I wear little matching outfits? The traditional 10th anniversary gift is monkey, right? Should I spend the extra money and just go for the orangutan? And do I really want to buy a monkey from a guy who looks like Mark Hannes? No, sorry.
Let's go to David listening to us on WLTG in Panama City.
All right, you grabbed the wrong one.
I know I'm trying to. I think, Jason, you have to put one on hold for me.
No.
I didn't. I'm trying. He won't go on hold. No?
It is on hold.
No, one's blinking green. He's not on hold.
It is on hold. Just try.
Okay.
Try line 5.
Try line 5.
There you go.
Hey, David, welcome to Animal Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Fine. How are you?
Very good. Oh, I'm sorry. I went to line 4. I see what I did.
It's like we're new or something.
Yeah. I couldn't make the numbers weren't
It's not like
working.
we've been doing this for 6 years or anything, Mark.
David is listening to us on WLTG in Panama City, Florida. David, welcome to Animal Talk. What can we do for you today?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. You can hear you just fine.
Okay. I have a 10-year-old German Shepherd, and we boarded him at a local boarding place while we were gone. And he got deathly ill from a virus. And we come to find out at the boarding house, 9 other dogs had got the same virus, and 2 of them had died, where our dog had almost died from it. We had him in the hospital for a few days on antibiotics and IV. And my question to you is, this boarding house doesn't seem to think they have a problem with it.
Gotcha.
Is there a government agency that I can complain to about this? I mean, I think they're going to continue to have a problem, but I don't know what causes it.
Right. Yeah. What do you think? Hey, Brad, you're a little quiet, buddy. You need to get a little closer to your phone or something.
Okay. Am I better now? Hello.
Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to hear Brad. Sorry. But
we can't hear you, bud. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on here.
But, Dr. Trish, how prevalent is this, and what can they do about it?
Well, fortunately, it's not real prevalent. I think, most boarding facilities do a pretty good job, but whenever you have that many animals in one place, disease outbreak is a problem, just like in a hospital. If you're concerned about the cleanliness or the way this is being handled, it's going to depend on your state, but probably if there's a Better Business Bureau, your local veterinary association, the Florida Veterinary Association, and see if they can help you at all. If you signed a contract when you boarded the dog, I would look at the fine print in the contract. If they were claiming, usually there's a disclaimer, that they're not responsible for that. Most reputable boarders will at least take some responsibility for it. It's hot. I'm sure it's hot in Florida. I mean, it would depend on the virus, what the virus was, and how preventable it is. But it's an unfortunate situation. Hindsight is 20/20, but you probably don't want to board at that facility again if you're having problems with their management. And it's a business, so you would have to approach it as any other complaint you would have with a business.
The Better Business Bureau.
I'd probably start with the Better Business Bureau, and it's just going to depend how kennels are regulated in your state.
The other thing you can do is call the agriculture department, because a lot of times the agriculture department in most states deals with the care and treatment of mammals. If you were talking about boarding snakes or reptiles or birds, it's not the agriculture department. But call the agriculture department, and if nothing else, they may be able to direct you on who to talk to about this. The local health department is a possibility as well, because there are some zoonotic diseases, in other words, diseases that transfer from dogs to humans. Not many, granted, but there's a few. And at least you're going to get maybe some people making some calls and making the company aware of what they're doing.
Well, my vet said that a lot of the dogs came to them for treatment, and it was attributed to the same virus.
Gotcha. Well, hey, David, give him a call.
I don't know what it was, but I was upset with them because of their attitude, like, well, we don't have a problem, and
well, you know what?
My vet says they do have a problem.
Hey, David, vote with your feet and tell everybody else you know to vote with your feet. Don't go back there.
And now, everybody in Panama City, thanks to Animal Talk, knows to steer clear of that joint.
You got it. Let's go to Donna, listening to us on WCLI, Corning, New York. Donna, welcome to Animal Talk. What can we do for you today?
Oh, I've been listening for a long time, and I thought I haven't heard much about rabbits, so I thought I'd ask.
Oh, we love bunnies.
Buns.
Everybody needs some bunny.
Well, we have a number of somebodies. We raise them for they started out as a 4-H project, and we have show rabbits mainly.
Cool.
And so, what is your question, Donna?
Well, mainly some problem I have is with eye infections, and I've treated them with different things, and with like boric acid solution or with terramycin cream and ice, and some especially, or some of the pink-eyed rabbits seem to be prone to those type of things. But I'm kind of lost at what to go from here on.
How many rabbits do you have?
Oh, about 70.
Okay. And what kind of area?
120?
Well, they're not all in the they're not all in the same places.
Okay, but
there's probably about 40 in one group, and there's another 20 something in another group, and then there's 6 or 7 here and there.
Yeah, unfortunately, once you get that disease, it's very difficult to clear unless you clear out the whole area and total cleanliness. It's kind of like a cattery. People that raise cats, once they get the eye infection,
get thee to a cattery. I don't know where that came from.
And unfortunately, when you have that many animals in one area, there is a certain amount of stress, and it's usually a virus, and it'll just keep transferring from one animal to the other.
Yeah.
So what I would do is try to get rid of as many animals as you can and do a thorough cleaning and start fresh, or you might want to just cut down on the number of animals that you keep. Because it's almost a husbandry issue, not a medical issue.
Well, some of them I've treated and seem to be successful.
But they continue to be carriers, though. So as you bring more animals in, even though they're not showing signs anymore, I'm not saying they're not treatable, but they probably need to get out of that environment.
It's typhoid rabbit syndrome. Yeah. They don't get it, but they carry it. Hey, we appreciate your call, Donna. Thank you so much. Brad, do we have you back?
Yes.
There.
Oh, now we can hear Brad.
God, I'm like a commercial.
Any opinions on rabbits, Brad?
Yeah, I'm not in favor of them. But I did want to mention something about the boarding facility from before.
Yeah.
Okay.
The interesting thing about this is we have a virus that went through and took out this boarding facility. One thing that wasn't mentioned is what was required to board there. And this is something that can be taken away from this. A reputable facility, without question, will require a number of vaccines be current in order to have this, basically vaccines against everything that's going to kill a group of 10 animals like that. So it's really something that you have to look at what facility you're using, the quality of the facility you're using, and what they require you to do before you go there. Usually you do get what you pay for, and this is one of those circumstances. I'm betting that's what's going on.
Right. It was a little suspicious he didn't know what the virus was. It's all a little shady.
Yeah.
Probably $5 a day.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Sorry.
Is that what you charge, Brad?
Yeah, we charge it's about an hour, but in our area we charge by the hour. It's just like all the hotels. But anyway.
Oh, my.
Let's go to Connie. Listen to us on KMBD.
Push the button, Frank.
There we go. Connie, and listen to us on KMBD, and she's in New Tarts, Oregon. What is that really it, New Tarts, Oregon?
Yeah, New Tarts, Oregon. It's just a little dinky community. We're vacationing here by a beautiful little bay.
Oh.
And New Tarts is compared to the old Tarts.
Stop.
No, I don't even know where it got its name. Maybe it's an Indian name. But.
There you go. What can we do for you today, Connie?
Well, we're vacationing with some folks up from California, and they have this little 4-year-old West Highland Terrier, little white dog, and I've never seen anything like this. But they said it chews its toenails, but the hair between its nail bed and the upper part, the other part of its leg, is just chewed off on all 4 legs. And they say they have done everything. And I said, is it allergic to grass? And they said, well, it's an indoor dog. And I guess they're giving it some kind of injections now. And their vet has exhausted his knowledge, and I had never heard of your program, and I had the radio on, and I heard you, and I thought, I'm going to call, and I can't find them, so I thought I'm going to call on their behalf.
All right. Well, luckily we have 2 vets here to help you out.
Oh, we got Dr. Trish Madsen and Dr. Brad Davis. Go at it, guys.
Well, I would just say West Highland White Terrier
Notorious.
allergies are a given.
They're what?
It's a given that they will have allergic problems. Really, it's just very common in the breed, and my advice would be is if their vet has exhausted all their possibilities, I'd ask them if they've gone to see a board-certified veterinary dermatologist.
Okay.
Do you have any?
Certified.
Yeah. If they've just been going to their general practitioner, that would be the next step. And I don't know if Brad has any suggestions.
Yeah, find a referral vet, apply liberally.
Yes.
What did you say?
Because,
I'm sorry, I'm on my cell phone. What did you say?
Yeah, it's West Highland White Terriers are just the poster child for skin problems in dogs. And unfortunately, the allergies, if they're already doing allergy injections, they have pretty much exhausted everything. So unfortunately, unless they get to a dermatologist, and to be honest with you, these dogs frustrate dermatologists as well. So,
Oh no.
Yeah, just try to keep the dog as comfortable as you can. But sometimes there can be secondary things going on top of the allergies, like
They
yeast
lick and
and
lick
other
and lick
things,
at it, and they keep it moist.
You know, dermatologists see this every day, so they might be able to give the dog some more relief.
You know, and Jack Daniels helps too, because if you drink a lot of Jack Daniels, watching the dog lick itself doesn't bother you so much.
you had a sad childhood, Mark.
All right, Connie.
Thanks for calling. And let's go to Marianne. Listen to us on Sirius on Discovery Channel 138. What can we do for you traveling across Florida on Route 10?
Hi, yeah. I have a 14-month-old doggy DiBardo, and having trouble with him eating. Twice already I've taken him to the vet. Doesn't seem to like to eat too much. First time they told me he had worms, and then I took him again, and they told me he had hookworm. Now it's starting again where he just doesn't want to eat, and we're doing a lot of different things. We've started frying up some chopped meat and putting that in with his dry food, and that he eats a little bit of it, and then he stops and he doesn't eat. And sometimes he'll go a whole day without eating.
You said he's how old?
He's 14 months old.
Yeah, I think he's trying to snow you a little bit there.
You're well trained.
Yeah. If you're cooking for your dog, that tells me he's got you trained pretty well. A dog, unlike a cat, will not starve themselves. A cat may, but a dog won't. And I don't think the breed really plays much into this. But the big thing is you want to get him on this schedule where you're going to put the food down for 10, 15 minutes, and if he doesn't eat it, it goes away until the next mealtime. He's going to get the idea real quick. Oh, I better eat when it's there.
The other thing is he losing weight or is he continuing to grow and gain weight?
No, he is growing and gaining weight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I wouldn't be as concerned. I mean, if you're really concerned about it and they haven't done blood work just to rule out any metabolic disorders, that might not be a bad idea. But if he's gaining weight and still growing, he's obviously taking in enough calories.
Mm-hmm. And he's picking and choosing. And I'll tell you, picky eaters are not born. They're created.
Oh, yeah.
And the other thing is when did he start cooking? Because I don't know how the dog got to taste all that delicious human meat. Yeah, I think you've helped it along, Mary.
I understand you're worried and you don't want to see him starve, but as long as he's like Dr. Trish said, as long as he's eating or as long as he's gaining weight and growing, this is not something that is going to be, he's not going to kill himself. Don't worry.
So, Marianne, relax and enjoy the dog, and don't worry so much. You're doing everything fine. You're actually being too loving.
Being a good doggy mommy.
Yeah,
that's right. Kathy, welcome to Animal Talk.
Hi.
What can we do for you today, Kathy?
I have a Papillon that I kind of inherited. She had a bad start, and consistent with your last caller, she is terribly thin, and I am cooking chicken and pork for her because she is terribly thin.
Tricked you into doing it.
I'll tell you what, Kathy, you know what we're going to do? I didn't realize the time. We have to go to a quick break. When we come back from the break, we're going to help you with your Papillon. And you know what? They look so cute with that little butterfly tattoo.
They do.
Hey, it's Jamie. I'm going to hop on in here and remind you about our sponsor, wearingfunny.com. Wearingfunny.com for all your pet parent T-shirt needs. Head on over wearingfunny.com and check out the vast array of amazing, hilarious T-shirts. Thoughtful, cuddly, and cute for you and your kitties and your puppies. And, hey, we take requests. If you have a critter that we don't have represented, let us know. We'll get you connected with just the perfect shirt for you and your critters, showing your love for being the best pet parent you can possibly be. Wearingfunny.com. Back to the show.
Kathy, listen to us on KMBD, Tillamook, Oregon. Welcome to Animal Talk. Okay, she has a Papillon. And you say your Papillon's a bit of a finicky eater?
Well, she's had a bad start. She had whipworms and got shards in her throat from a chew hoof, and she's she's over these things, but she still is a very reluctant eater. Is there anything I can do that will stimulate her appetite? She's terribly thin.
There's a couple different products that I'm familiar with through the clinic that I work at. There's this thing called Vita Gravy.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen they come in multiple flavors. They have turkey flavored, chicken flavored, and
right.
it's not just it's not a human gravy product. It is processed and created for dogs. It's got all the essential minerals, vitamins, and it encourages them to eat. We've seen some pretty good success in our clinic for the dogs that are boarding that don't want to eat. that's something that we've used at my clinic.
And there's another product called Natural Balance Dog Food. It's a summer sausage-like for dogs, and it's made out of, organ meats, hearts, lung, kidney, and livers,
Lots
which
of
dogs
minerals
and dogs love that. It's their favorite kind of food. If you take that, you can get it, I think, at a local Petco, or if not, go to naturalbalancedogfood.com, and you kind of take it, break it up, and take a little bit and kind of grate it a little bit and sprinkle it on the food and put just a tad bit of water, and it will stimulate the dog to eat greatly. I've seen very few dogs that are not stimulated by that.
Oh, wonderful. I tried the Vita Gravy on my older Papillon once, and she didn't like it. But
they have multiple flavors. When they first came out, they only had the one. And now they've got a variety pack out now.
And the other thing is remember, dog foods don't work on the same taste. So if you ever try a dog food or dog treat, it's rather bland tasting because dogs are stimulated more by the olfactory, by smell. So everything smells good to them. It's one of the reasons litter box cookies are so tempting to a dog. Because they just think those things smell great. And if you ever notice anything dead or stinky in the backyard,
they love
that's something to roll in. That's a good time.
They want that smell on them. Yep. So the smellier the food, in your opinion, probably the more likely your dog is to eat it.
Okay. I'll look for smelly things.
Yeah, and stay away from human food as much as you can.
Yes.
You're going to give them way too much fat and all kinds. You're not going to give them a balanced diet. Is what it is.
The grease, they can't handle the way we prepare food either. So
we can't either. If you notice,
right. We need to be careful with that.
Okay, I will try those things. The next problem she's having is that she refuses to use the paste. She was apparently going in and out outside before I got her. She was raised in a crate, and now I need to paper train her in the house, and she'll do it in there when she's in the bathroom, but then when she's running through the house, she just uses anywhere she sees.
Okay. Crate training, you definitely need her to be in the crate when your eyes can't be on her. With a dog this small, your other option would be to litter box train. Yeah. The easiest way to litter box train is most dogs don't really care for the litter itself. So I've used either the wee-wee pads or the puppy piddle pads. They're enzymatically treated to encourage. Okay, she didn't care for those. If she likes the newspaper, you set that little box up in the room you want it in, and when she's not, if your eyes literally are not on her, she's got to be in that crate.
There's also another product. Go to catpaper.com. And the product is an absorber product they use for around a litter box, but I found that sometimes the enzymatic treatments will repel some dogs so they don't like the smell. Take that and... to be a little gross, go out and find where the dog has already gone and rub it a little bit so it smells like them.
Right.
And put that inside the litter box.
Right.
And also it's got a backing on it so that it doesn't get on the floor.
Yep.
So
of course, you got to know when the food was going in to know when it's coming out.
Exactly.
So schedule the meals.
Yep.
That's right. Garbage in, garbage out.
Thanks for being with us for another episode of Animal Talk. Make sure you do all those podcast things in the podcast places. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We hope you had a little fun along the way. Make sure you head on over to wearingfunny.com. You can grab yourself some gear to show off what a proud pet parent you are. Are you a cool cat mom? Are you a happy doggy daddy? We got all the gear just for you. Hats, shirts, all kinds of swag. Wearingfunny.com. Go check it out and show yourself a little animal pride with Animal Talk. Once again, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here. Have an exotic week and kiss your wild thing for us.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.